Hi everybody, my name is Carrie and my role at Brain Injury Waikato is navigation. So what does that mean? It means that people who are a little bit lost call and then I help you find your way. Simple as that. So the types of people that I can help find their way can be those with problems or for example, they may have had a brain injury and have had for quite some time, but they don't feel like they've had their rehabilitation addressed properly and they want to know how to get that ball rolling again. I can certainly help with that type of thing. Or maybe they want to get back to work or school or help with their sibling who might have a brain injury or just the family itself. So there's lots of different reasons how and why I would be able to help you. So my background, I'm a clinical exercise physiologist. So what that means is I help people with complex health conditions who are classified as high risk. And I've spent most of my time in the neurological space and recently bridging into oncology, which is cancer as well. What I learned through that time is that the pathways are really, really unclear following discharge, and it's largely privately funded, which is quite unfair because there's a large level of disability and lack of independence following a situation such as stroke, for example, or MS, Parkinson's. So that's kind of the space I've been working in so far. So with all of the comments that I was receiving, I thought, well, I really feel like I should be enlighten myself as to what is out there and how you can access those support networks so that I can be a better exercise physiologist to my clients. So I saw the role pop up with Brain Injury Waikato. It happened to be navigation, which meant that it was absolutely perfect for trying to create and make the known pathways more known and accessible. So with the role now and how I'm able to help my clients, it's just been a lot better because I get a lot more questions from my own clients, from my business, coming in and say, what do I do here? And I'm just like, oh, I can actually help them now because I know what I'm talking about. So I guess part of that, my desire for the role is to actually create pathways where there are none as well. I get quite excited at the idea of being an instigator of change. So that's really what I want for the position, is to make it known in dark little places. There's been many situations where I've had members or brain injury members call in and they're feeling abandoned, feeling quite hopeless, overwhelmed, quite fearful that they've been left facing their life in this situation where nothing seems to make sense anymore. And through discussion, sometimes multiple discussions, we're able to hash out a plan and say, hey, look, I know that this organisation is going to be able to help you in this space. And then I can go off and sometimes make connections and encourage you to be able to be the master of your own journey and then implement some relationships with other agencies as well. I then will follow up and just say, hey, how's it going? And do you have anything else you want to add or want to get off your chest? More often than not, it's like, hey, we might feel our way through a couple of problems and that's cool. But all in all, you guys end up feeling quite amazing because you've been able to be master of your own journey and see light at the end of the tunnel, because there is actually hope out there, but you just needed that one or two person or people to be able to show you where to go. A lot of questions that I get asked when members call is information that can be found on our website. For example, news and events, workshops is all under the events tab on the Brain Injury Waikato webpage. There's also education resources, information and fact sheets and how to help you in a certain situation for your symptoms and things like that. There's also a lot of other links to international brain injury resources and websites, and it's just a hub of information. So I really encourage you to spend some time looking at our website. I think the biggest one that as an organisation we're faced with often is, and sometimes it can lead to feeling lost in the system, is to have a good relationship with your GP. Your GP is your biggest health advocate, and they are able to access many pathways over and above what we can. So if you've got a regression or a progression of symptoms or how you're feeling, I suggest that go and see your GP and just have it logged with them, because they're able to assist you with other social community-based services, and it's nice that they're able to support you through that as well. That's probably the biggest one, to be fair. It's interesting when you're looking at various phases of rehab. So obviously you've got the physical phase, you've got an emotional phase, you've also got social phases as well. So when it comes to holistic well-being, you've got to look at every aspect of yourself. And sometimes getting to a support group can be really overwhelming because you're not quite ready to deal with perhaps being judged, or you might perceive that you're going to be judged, or the noise, or it might be too bright, or you have trouble with travel, or it could be many reasons why you can't make it to a support group. By giving us a call, we can certainly help navigate you through your fears and worries about it. We could potentially set you up with a Zoom link or something like that, can access the support group remotely if that's something that is feasible for you. Otherwise, we've got Josiah and Colleen who run the support group. We can make it known to them that you're going to attend and just help you through that situation. If you have trouble with transport, then I can help you with that and making sure that you've got access to potentially funded transport options if that's an issue. So there's not really any problem or any stone that we can't unturn. But if you're not ready, that's cool. Just give us a call and we can have a chat over the phone. Easy as that. You can get in touch with me by calling the Brain Injury Waikato phone number, or you can email info@braininjurywaikato.org.nz.